Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. This is going to be our fire sign video. Normally I would do at the end, the universe has your back. But I feel like I want to do those first because this is kind of the overview of this whole story that I'm getting. So, we have, I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. My captivity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. When I accept love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. You guys may hear someone outside mowing the lawn. I apologize for that noise, but we're going to go right into this reading and what's going on. Now, for the middle cards, which is again another overview for every card out here, take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Six of Cups. So I'm going to go to the Knight of Swords a little more first, and then I'm going to go back with the Six of Cups. So the Knight of Swords, this picture, it shows you that the knight is being guided by the birds in the picture. It's leading the knight to this open path where there's no storm clouds anymore. There's no thunder. This card also, I'm getting, he's returning back to home, which is where the heart is. I'm going to close this window a little bit, you guys. Give me one moment. I'm sorry. Okay. I think that's a little better. So it's basically he's returning home. It's a symbolism of freedom. Something that knights cherish. If he feels a sense of freedom in the heart, he will reveal more about himself. It will allow him to admit what he wants and pursue it wholeheartedly. He won't fear to show him true self. And I feel like that's what's going on now. Some of you may be coming out of those dark nights where you didn't want to kind of be vulnerable. And that's what you're going towards. You're going towards being vulnerable. And nothing is wrong with that. That's a great thing because now you're starting to walk into love for most. If it's not love of a relationship, it's love of a job. The next one we're going to go into is the Six of Cups. You see this? The Six of Cups is at night. It's like the person that's in this picture is mesmerized by how beautiful the night skies look. This person could be going through memories of what happened before, meaning good memories. Not so much as bad memories, but they're going through figuring out where they got lost at. You can tell like this person has lost track of time. But not only has they lost track of time, but they kind of feel loveless. They feel like what they once wanted and desired was in front of them, and they kind of feel like something that they did or they walked away from is the reason why they're dreaming at nighttime. Because they want, it's not saying they want that old thing back, but they want that old thing back. Where it was love, where it was bliss, where it was just them being themselves and openly and freely. I just want to say with this card, take advantage of the upbeat emotions to accomplish things on every level, not just interpersonal. Focus on work, study, and responsibilities. Because this card is showing me that not only are you focused on those things, but you're trying to find a balance between focusing on those things and love. You're caught in the rapture of love. But come down to earth to keep home safe. I'm not saying don't jump out on a limb and be like, okay, I'm just going for it. No, what I'm saying is, not only are you, I feel like this is separate from where you're at now. You're caught up in love, and where you want to be is not where you're at currently. And nothing is wrong with that. But you need to figure out how you can balance the life of love and home so you can make it into one. Now, for some of you, that's a love relationship. For some of you, this is a job relationship. It's telling you to balance your emotions. Don't get so caught up in your emotions. Things happen for reasons. Nothing is a coincidence. But by you trying to get caught up in your emotions with this situation, it doesn't help you at all. And that's for work. It's something definitely that you love to do. So it's not like it's something that's brand new to you. The love part of it is more of you just embracing the fact that you actually love. Because fire signs are more of action. They're not so much of emotion most of the time. They're just hit the punch and let's go, you know? So now I'm going to break it off into the different signs inside of a fire sign. We have the Aries sign over here. We have the Leo. And then we have your Sagittarius. So let's go into Aries first. We have a few cards for the magical messages, and then we have some romance cards, and then I'm going to go into detail a little bit about what's this action that's being taken, which is, this is the vice versa deck. So it's showing you the action that is being taken currently until the end of the month. It could roll over until June, but so far this is what's going on. So before I even turn these cards over, let's go into the Two of Swords with her back turned. This is someone that's, you're in the space of kind of like, if you would get the Four of Swords in a regular tarot, it would be retreat mode. And that's kind of what you're doing right now. You're trying to balance everything around you. You're giving yourself discipline not to jump at every urge that you get. It's a state of inner being. You're coming more into your intuitive ways. You're being more introspective, opening to messages. It could be messages of love, because we do have the cups here with the swords. So it could be some messages of love coming to you. Wish fulfillment coming towards you. It's a good time to enhance your peace of mind through meditation and other practices. It will help you ride out the storm until calmer waters come about. I feel as though eventually, once the calmer waters come to, it's gonna flip over until this side, where the calmer water, where the storm is behind you. The calmer waters are at your feet, but you have a decision to make. That's not such a bad thing. Remember, when you have to make that decision, remind yourself what brings you closer to your life purpose and your soul mission. You'll know intuitively, but don't just go off of emotions. We're going to go into the romance, angels, and then your message. So, honeymoon is what you got from the romance angels. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. The next one we have is daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't have children, then leave that, where it's at. But take the other messages. The last part that you have is be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the base for your personal power. You're reconnecting to yourself now. I'm going to get a little more clarifier cards. I have the Ace of Pentacles. On top of, the Magician. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So what that's telling me is something that you've worked hard for, something that you've, because this is at the bottom of the deck, something that you wait to mature. Like, it's like if you put money in a bank, you catch interest, right? So what you did was you sowed your seeds, and now you're waiting for it to mature. That's why you have the Ace of Pentacles here. And, you have the Eight of Pentacles and then the Seven of Pentacles. So you already done the work, because the Eight of Pentacles came before the Seven of Pentacles. You already done the work to get to where you need to be at. This is something that you've manifested. Something that you kind of, at this point, not completely mastered, but you completely mastered it. Which brings you into your Ace of Pentacles. And as soon as the Ace of Pentacles come, at the end of the deck, you have the World card. So this starts a new cycle for you. Maybe before you were experiencing money troubles. I do see love still here, but I feel like it's more of money troubles than anything. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see and pull it over just a little bit. Okay. I do feel like maybe you're going through financial issues. A little more than intended, but you did what you had to do to get by. But now these things are looking up for you. It's not so much as you're struggling day to day anymore. Kudos to you, because this is the new moon. This is what you've harvested. You're reaping your harvest at this point. You should be going into reaping your harvest. Everything's not going to come overnight. And you got to continue to still make this work. But so far, that's what you're getting into. That's what you're looking forward to. Okay. We have the Three of Wands for Leo. Leo. The Three of Wands is like a middle-aged man in his prime. You're still aging gracefully. But right now, it's like you don't have that childlike mind state. You're more looking for an adult mind state as far as like balance. Balance is important to you right now. You're trying to be firmly grounded and ready to take on to your next adventure. In his hand, he holds water and fire. That's his emotions and his actions. Honor your strength, Leo, but give your whole self to the approaching opportunity. Don't back down. You have everything you need inside, and I feel like Leo is going to communicate something to someone. Cup of love. It could be a job offer as well. I feel that with a Leo. It could be you're going to take a job offer that's going to move you forward into what it is that you need to be grounded about at home. Because remember, we're still focusing on home. We all are still making our home life great. We need to be continuing to make our home life great, because if we don't, that's when we get unbalanced, and that's when you move out of the realm of things going downhill. Things are gonna start like snowballing effect to what used to happen. But right now you have your strength. Right now you're at that point of you're taking charge in your life. Again, this is somebody that's strategic, because they're not just jumping at the bliss of trying to do something new. You're sitting still for a moment. Not for long though, but you're sitting still to understand that, okay, I'm balancing my yin and my yang, but I'm going on a quest to understand more about myself and more about the person that I want. You are a changed person. All of you actually are in the realm of being changed. But you are a changed person. You are moving forward in the best way possible. Let's go into your romance angels. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. Maybe, okay, I'm getting another scenario. Maybe this situation, you're used to people coming to you. Well, now it's time for you to take action towards this person. This person is so used to chasing people that at this point in time of this Taurus moon and moving into Gemini, well, we're in Gemini season. We're moving into Gemini season. But we're in the Taurus moon. What's going on is the roles are reversing. Take action. Not to say this may be your last time to take action, but take action to what you want. You've already thought this out more than once. More than a few times, honestly. But now is the right time. You're waiting on that sign, and it's the right time to go. That's why the birds are leading you. It doesn't have to necessarily be birds. It could be synchronicities. It could be your spirit animal. It's leading you to take that open shot. Go forward. The next one we have is birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. What question is that? I think the question is, will this person forget about you? Will this person continue just to live life as they've been living without you? I feel like it's some entitlement here to making sure that someone is just really for you. And that's a lot to put on someone when they're going through their own situation. Feel for yourself. Be for yourself. And let them be an extra in loving you. Let's go on to Sagittarius, you guys. And Sagittarius pulled the Sagittarius card, which is Temperance. It's balancing oneself and surroundings. You're understanding now how to balance. I feel like you're a little off still, but you're finding out your way of balancing things. Ask yourself, where are you without balance? What elements needs to increase or decrease for you to be balanced? What is needed to rapture harmony in your soul? That's just a question, and we're going to go into it. So, this could definitely be a work situation, but I feel like it's more to do with both. So, take it as it resonates. The first thing we have is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Again, this is your romance angels. Technically, it doesn't have to mean your relationship, but it could be in both your work and your relationship. The next thing you have is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Things come about for a reason. Go with it. Don't go against the grain. Go with the grain. And then the last one for you is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Go with it, honey. And then the last card we have is patience. Practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So practice, practice, practice. Practice your patience. This is your card. This is you balancing. This is you. This person is balancing from silver to gold. Silver to gold. That you balancing your elements. This is not like a traditional temperance card where she has 1 foot in water, 1 foot on land. This particular person has both foot on land. This is your everyday life that you're dealing with. We have communication coming in for you about something that's emotional fulfillment for you. The Knight of Swords with the 6 of Cups. You want to get to that 10 of Cups. You have the power to get there. Don't count yourself out. You have this. It's all within you. Balance out what you need to balance out. Don't be so forceful. But be the right. Be you. Practice, practice, practice. Practice what you preach. I feel like with you Sagittarius, you all are going through a time of understanding, like, is this really for me? Is this really what it is? It is. Let me pull a few clarifiers for you. Let me see, y'all can see that? Yes, you can. Look at you. Look at you. Look at what you're going through right now. You're going through this new birth, this new beginning. It could be a birth to a job. It could be a birth to your love, and it is. Wow. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay, let's go through this. We have the Death card, the World card, and the Empress. We have the Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Now, this is what I was talking about when I said she had 1 foot on land, 1 foot in water. You're balancing out. You're kind of in retreat mode, and that's okay because you're resting. You need to rest. But communication comes through the Ace of Swords. Into your lovers. Maybe this situation with your love life is progressing you. Things are coming full circle now. Page of Love. Show the love. I'm sorry, you guys. I have really messed up. Not messed up because nothing is done like that on purpose. Whatever. I have just moved a little too fast. I need to pull some cards for Leo. Because I didn't pull cards for Leo. Okay, let's see, Leo. Let's see what you're going through. And I apologize to you, Leos. Okay. So, Leo, we have Judgment. Things are coming out. You're seeing yourself for who you are. You're seeing which way you went about that didn't work out for you. You were feeling left out in the cold. Once you express yourself in your true love, you're not going to feel left out in the cold. That's the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Wands. Take that action. You have it. Fire. Take it. Go for it. Make this communication work. You've been planning this for so long. Take that action. Trust me, you're not going to get turned down if it's with the right person. Because it's celebration behind this. See, Leo, you were sitting there crying over spilled milk, the Five of Cups. Not realizing that these two cups behind you was the love that you were looking for your whole life. That make me think of Casey and JoJo's song, All My Life. But take your chance. Everyone take your chance. For everyone, we have the Page of Wands. Set out. Make this happen. Some of you are going to be traveling the world. This new cycle is beginning for you to move towards your Empress. Take that shot. I thank you guys for watching. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next videos. Thank you, fire signs, for being present.